friends, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time here. Today I am finally doing my empties video. I feel like I've been saying that I'm going to do it for like 2 months. I don't know. Honestly, I've stopped putting stuff in this box because pretty much everything that I've used up is like a repeat that's already in the box. So yeah, we have a big box of empties to go through today. I'm not gonna lie, it's mainly skincare, and it all looks like dusty as hell because I haven't touched this box in ages. But yeah, if you like empties videos, make sure that you keep watching and give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Let's go. I got this new dress yesterday from Asda. Have you guys checked out the clothing section at Asda? It's literally lit. I was gonna say it's lit, but literally in lit. It's really good. So I got this dress actually on sale for £16. I have been eyeing this dress up for like the longest time. It's from there in the style section, which is like typically more expensive than the other stuff. So I think initially this dress was like over 30, I think it was like £36 or something like that. Hello. Hello, Poopin. You go through. There you go. So yeah, I've been eyeing this dress up for ages, but I never got it because obviously it was too expensive. But then I saw it on sale and I was like, oh my god, I need to have it. I think they only had like a size 10, a size 12 and a size 18. So I got the size 18 and it fits pretty good. Like I would like it if it had like a little bit more room, just because I don't like everything to be on full display. But this dress is so cute. I also got like a cute little top. I have loads of stuff from Asda. They have like such nice stuff for such cheap prices. If you guys would want like a clothing haul from Asda, let me know, because I would like love to do that. I feel like pretty much half, if not all of my like little cute tops and dresses and stuff I have from Asda. Like, no lie, I have loads. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. I did my makeup to match it. I actually this morning got ready really quickly because I was meant to take Poppy to a training class. But I couldn't get a taxi, so then I had to call them. I've rebooked it, but I already had makeup on, but it's like really light makeup, so I just adapted it all to match my dress. So yeah, I don't know why, but I just thought I'd point that out just because I really like this look. Anyway, let's start with the empties already. I'm just rambling. Okay, first thing I see on top is a heat protectant. This is for your hair. This is the Tresemme Pro collection. I only really get Tresemme stuff for my hair because I know that it's cruelty free. It's actually really difficult to find brands at supermarkets that are cruelty free, like Colgate, Palmolive, L'Oreal, Maybelline, any of those sorts of brands. They test on animals, and I'm not into that. I am 100% against animal cruelty, and I don't buy anything that has animal cruelty involved in it. And we're also making the transition to not being like 100% vegan, but pretty much like 90% of the meals that we eat now are 100% vegan. And we've been trying to make this transition for a while. Actually, when I first met Cameron, he was vegan and had been for like a year. And then we tried being vegan together numerous times throughout our relationship. We only ever lasted like, I think the most was maybe like 8 months because the fake meat, I couldn't get over the texture. But yeah, we've been making the transition. I've been trying to get all of our like household stuff cruelty free as well, so like I don't know, like sprays, disinfectants, washing up, hand soap, body wash, like just stuff like that around the house. It's actually so difficult though if you just want to shop at like Tesco's or Asda. Like, it's really difficult to actually find cruelty-free brands. So if you know any, especially toothpaste brands, like I find it so difficult to find toothpaste brands. So the fact where we still have to buy Colgate every now and again because we can't find anything else. So yeah, let me know. That was a ramble. But I got this. I don't love the smell of this. I think it does a fine job at protecting my hair. I have no idea. My hair seems alright. I don't like the smell of it, and I would like probably something a bit more hydrating with a nicer scent. But again, Tresemme is like the only thing I can find readily available to me that's cruelty free. So if you know anything like a heat protectant or hydrating hair oils that are cruelty free, then please let me know. But yeah, got that. Got a toner from Liquera, which is from Aldi. This is the Healthy Glow Retinol toner. There is actually dust everywhere. I used this for a while. I feel like I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. I have another one that I used previous to this one, and I've bought again since using this one up. It was okay. I think it stung my face, like when I used it. Even if I used it just once a day like they recommend, I felt like it was like starting to really like burn my skin, especially like around my eyebrows for some reason. So not my favorite, but it was okay. Then I see the NYX Bear With Me. This is like the multitasking spray. This stuff, like, I feel like it was really hyped up. Like, I bought it because I'd heard, I think, Juicy Jazz, maybe Kelly Strack, and also I think Emily Knoll speak about it and say that it was like a really good multitasking spray. I don't like it. The only time I ever used it was to like prep my face or like make something wet. I felt like it wasn't a good setting spray. I felt like it didn't really do anything for me, and it was like way too expensive. Like, no, it's not high end, but it was like a tenner I think for this bottle, when normally I would like spend the most of like £5 on makeup. So yeah, that was, no, didn't like. Then I have, oh, this is stuck together, a hair mask. This is the Enliven. So this you can get at B&M. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else, but I always get mine at B&M, and I've gone through, I think, about 3 of these. I have one in my bathroom. I just keep buying backups of it. But anyway, this is the Enliven Dry Hair Hydrating 3-in-1 Hair Mask. So this is banana and coconut and this stuff. Firstly, it smells amazing. But secondly, it makes my hair so like hydrated and smooth. Like, you can use it in many different ways. So you can use it, like, I think it's before you shampoo. You can do it in between shampoo and conditioner, which is normally how I do it. And then you can put it on like the end. So like after you've conditioned, as sort of like a kind of like a leave-in hair treatment. And then what I also do is, like, if my hair is feeling like really dry, is I'll get some of this, I'll slather it on the ends of my hair, put it up in like a bun or something, and then I'll go to sleep with it. And then like in the morning, my hair is like so nicely hydrated. So this stuff is amazing, and the tub is actually really big, especially if I compare it to this one. This is the one from Superdrug, which I actually got first. Oh my god, there is so much dust. So yeah, I really recommend this one. It's my favorite one of these that I've tried, and I've tried, I think, 3 or 4 different ones, always the banana and coconut kind of vibe. So this was actually the first one that I tried, which was from the Superdrug Extracts line, and this was actually really nice. Like, I really liked it. Again, it smelled very nice, very hydrating. I just prefer the Enliven one because it's also cheaper. This, I think, is under £2, whereas this is like almost £4, I want to say. I'm not certain, but the Enliven one is definitely my preferred one, the one that I continue to repurchase. But again, I think you can only get it at B&M, where at least that's the only place I've seen it. So I have this and this. So these I got both from Wilko. These are the Candy Kitten. I've got the body lotion and also the hand cream. They say vegan on the back, and I'm 100% certain that when I was in Wilko, I checked if they were cruelty free before I bought them. So I'm like 90% sure that these are cruelty free, but it doesn't say it on here. But I check everything before I buy it, so I'm sure that I would have checked it. But anyway, these are really nice. The body lotion has apricot jojoba oil. That's what it says. It smells amazing. It comes out like this pink colour. It's really hydrating, but it smells incredible. It feels great. Like, it's not oily or greasy. Sinks in really nicely, but still leaves your skin feeling really hydrated. And then I also have the hand cream, which I think this is also pink, but this one again smells really nice and just like very like sweet, kind of like candy, but not so much so that it makes you feel sick or like childlike. Like, it's just a very nice, pleasant smell. This whole thing can be completely recycled as well, so you don't have to throw any of it away, and it's just really nice and moisturizing. My hands were getting so dry before I bought this. I had eczema when I was a kid, and then I haven't had eczema for years, but I was having a really bad eczema flare up for like a few months, to the point where my hands were like literally like peeling and scabbing. They were like so dry and so painful, and that has really helped. I just use it at night time, like every night, and it's really nice. Then I've got this dry shampoo from Wilko. I actually have 2 over here, 2 backups. This is the just the fragrance dry shampoo. It smells really nice. It's kind of a little bit like tropical. It's mainly like coconut. But this is the only dry shampoo that I have personally found that actually does something. Like, a lot of dry shampoos make my hair more oily. I wash my hair like once every 2-3 days. And I do have quite fine hair. It's definitely like thickened up as I've got older, but I have pretty fine hair that seems to like just latch on to oil, and like I can't like leave my hair for long periods of time without washing it. And this is like the only dry shampoo I've found that actually makes my hair look and feel like it's been cleaned. Like I have dry shampoo in my hair today. I also put dry shampoo in my hair yesterday, and my hair, if anything, it just feels like, yeah, it just feels like it's been, like it feels clean, but it also feels like a little bit like thicker. So like it gives my hair like volume. Like it's easier to style my hair when I have this dry shampoo in, but like it also still feels really nice, it looks really nice, it doesn't get oily. This is a great dry shampoo, and I think it's very affordable. Then the toner that I was alluding to at the start, which is the one that I use all of the time, that I have one in my bathroom right now, and it's this one. I don't even think this is my only empties of these. I think I've probably already thrown away maybe like 2 empty bottles. I go through this stuff like it's going out of style. This is from Asda. This is their vitamin C glycolic toner. This essentially is an AHA, which means like it's like a chemical exfoliant, so you don't have to like manually like scrub at your face. This like just gets rid of any dead skin that you have and exfoliates your face for you. So you're only meant to use this once a day, which I do at night time, and I don't put it anywhere near my eyes. I just like put it on my face. I use a cotton round, and yeah, it's so nice. It has kind of like a citrusy scent to it, like you would probably imagine, because it's orange. It also has acai berry and papaya in here, but this stuff is just really good. It does the job for me. I have extremely sensitive skin, and it doesn't make me break out. Like I have rosacea as well. It doesn't even cause that to flare up. Nothing stings, nothing's painful. I can use it once a day, every day, consistently for like months, and like my skin never gets irritated of it, which is actually quite rare for me. Normally, even like even going up to like my scalp, like I can maybe be able to use something for like a couple weeks, but then my skin will just start getting really irritated with it. Like it's too much for my skin for long periods of time, whereas this my skin can handle. And I really like the Asda skincare range. I have more stuff in here, like these are also both from Asda Skincare, which are my favourite cleansers. I have another one of these in my bathroom, and again, I've probably also got rid of like 2 of these as well. And all of this stuff is so affordable, but it's like such good quality. Like I really, really rate the Asda Skincare line. So if you haven't tried it, you need to try it. They have brought out like a new line. It's like, they have like a hot cloth thing, and like a hyaluronic plus cream, I think, which I have tried and I didn't actually love. So I would suggest sticking to the vitamin C line. They do also have like a tea tree line, which I've tried a couple things from, but my favorite is the vitamin C line. So I would suggest trying out the vitamin C line. Anyway, this is their facial gel cleanser. Again, it has acai berry and papaya in it. It's meant to leave your skin feeling re-energized, and I can attest to the fact that anytime I use this cleanser, firstly, it has like the most beautiful like citrusy smell. It's like a nice orange gel consistency. It feels incredible on my skin. Like it feels almost cooling, but it is just like this weirdly refreshing sensation. And then whenever I've used it and I like get out of the bath, because I normally use my cleanser in the bath or like at night time, so whenever I've used it, I look at my skin and my skin does visibly like look like brighter and more radiant. Like I don't know how it does it, but it does it, and it's incredible. Again, so affordable, nice packaging as well, nice scent, just really great. And I will always continue to repurchase this. Like Asda has a lot of my staples, like the toner, the cleanser, the night cream, which I'm going to tell you guys about next. Like just a lot of my favorite staples from the Asda skincare line. So again, as the night cream, I have 2 empties here. I have a new one in my bathroom, and I think again I've probably already gone through another 2, even though I've been testing other night creams as well. This is the Asda Radiance night cream. It just comes in like cheap little pots like this. The stuff in here is normally blue, and I think it's £2.50. Yeah, £2.50, so incredibly affordable. This is a great night cream. It's like nice and thick, but it's really not difficult to blend in at all. I'm trying one right now, but like it's a chore to blend it in. Like I'll just be sat there for ages just doing it, and I just have like white little Like I just have like white residue on my face. It's really odd. But this, like, it's so easy to blend in. It feels nice and like cooling. Like it feels luxurious, and like it just quenches my skin so happily. I always put this on at night time. A nice thick, well, not even a thick layer. I just rub it in all over my face, go to sleep. It's just so hydrating and so nice. And again, I do think it is really radiant. And I have noticed with my skin, don't speak right now because I have actually a couple of blemishes up here because I've just gone through my period. But my skin for like the last, I want to say the last couple months, even though I've had a lot of stress in my actual life, like a lot of stuff's been going on, but my skincare routine I think is the best that it's ever been. Like my skin, I'm using like the most minimal amount of products that I've ever used, but my skin is just thriving. Like I can go without makeup now because my rosacea, like I have less flare-ups, my skin is looking clearer, it's looking more radiant, it's looking more even. Like it's just, I don't know, I'm having a really good skin time. Like even my eyelashes have got longer. If you guys want me to do like an in-depth like skincare video, like letting you guys know what I use, how I use it, how often, that sort of thing, like I can 100% do that. But my skin is just like thriving right now and I am like so here for it. Like I love it. Anyway, I think that's the end of the Asda skincare stuff. But I do have 2 empties from W7. Again, this is something that I continuously repurchase. I have one again in my bathroom right now. This is the W7 Peachy Clean Makeup Remover and Cleansing Balm. So it comes in this and then you open it up and there's normally like stuff in there like a balm. And it is just a balm, like you touch it and it like you can immediately feel it start to like dissolve. You rub it all over your face. It gets rid of makeup like literally like that. Like I put it on my face, massage it in, get it wet, and then I have like mitts, like reusable mitts. I use it to take everything off and it's done. And most days if I'm wearing a lot of makeup I'll double cleanse, but a lot of the time I just use this and then I use my toner and put on my night cream and go to bed. Yeah, this stuff is amazing. Again, I think it smells nice, but now I'm thinking about it, I don't think it even really has a scent. Like it's just a pleasant experience. So easy to use, it's not messy, gets rid of makeup, cleanses my skin, but also, and this is the most important thing, and I've spoke about this before, is that it gets rid of my makeup and cleanses my skin without stripping my skin. I have tried numerous cleansing oils, face wipes, micellar waters, that when I take my makeup off, I have to scrub up my face, especially my eyes, because I use waterproof mascara every single day. I have to scrub up my eyes so much. They get irritated, the makeup doesn't come off, but my skin gets really like stripped and it feels like sensitive and sore and like it's been through, it's just like it feels like it's been through it. Whereas with this, it leaves my skin feeling hydrated. It almost gives it this sense of like it feels a bit more tight, like it's added elasticity into my skin. Like my face feels plump after using it, my eyes don't feel sore. Like I don't even get it where like when I'm like washing my face I can like open my eyes. Like normally I would get like you get the stuff in your eyes, and normally with other cleansers that I've tried it makes my eyes sting and I can't see. Whereas with this, it doesn't sting my eyes, it doesn't hurt my eyes, I don't have to scrub off my mascara. Even though I use waterproof mascara every single day, I don't have to scrub it anything. It comes off literally with a swipe. It is amazing. I think it's either £3.50 or £4.50, but still really affordable. One of you guys told me about that, said that you loved this one, but there's also one from Superdrug that you really like, which I think I want to try that one as well. But right now this is 100% my staple and I cannot take my makeup off without using it. Like I used to be the kind of person that was like, oh, wipes are just more easy and just more convenient for me. But this is more convenient for me now because I just go in my bathroom at the end of the day. I'm there for like not even 5 minutes, probably like 2 minutes. And then everything's just off. My skin feels amazing. Like, it's just great. It's just great. I have a couple foundations. I don't know if there's any more in here, but these are just the ones I can see. So I have, oh my god, it's so dusty. This is the Technic Luminous Glow Demi Matte Foundation, which if you saw, I think I did a recent haul, and I'm also doing a declutter. I've been filming these videos and then like editing them, and I have no idea when they're actually going live. So I could be talking about something like in the last video, but I don't actually know which order they're going up or anything like that yet, because just like things have been kind of hectic and I've been kind of just like very not organized at all. But this is my favorite foundation formula of all time. I'm actually wearing it today, aren't I? Yes, I am. So this just gives like a beautiful like glow to the skin. Like, it's not too matte, but it's not too glowy. It has incredible coverage. Like, it just, everything about this foundation is like perfect for me. It wears incredibly. Like, a lot of foundations, when my oils start coming through in the day, it breaks the foundation up, or the foundation like cracks. And I test them with all of the same powders, so I know that it's not the powder. But a lot of foundations, they'll like crack, or they'll start separating. This foundation, when my oils start coming through and I'm wearing it throughout the day for long periods of time, my makeup almost just like, it like looks better and better almost. Like, it starts off looking incredible, but then like as it goes through, like it just wears off so nicely. Like, it doesn't rub off in weird patches. It doesn't like start separating. It doesn't start cracking. It just like, when my oils come through, it just goes like a little bit more glowy, but like it looks so good. Like, it looks like I've recently applied it. Like, it looks fresh. It never gets to that point either where it feels really oily on my skin. Sometimes I can have that with especially like dewy foundations, where I can just like feel them, especially in my like chin crease. Like, I start feeling like really oily. But this foundation is just incredible. It's a bit difficult to get your hands on. I always buy it at we have a store here in Liverpool called, what's it called? It's either Beauty Outlet, Beauty Store. It's something like that. It's like a outlet store. And I always find it there, I think for about under £5. And I'm in the shade, I believe, Porcelain, because I bought the wrong shade last time as well. But this is a foundation that I will always rebuy, always have in my collection. It's like, it's my special occasion foundation. Like, if I was going out to dinner or I was having like a long day, this is the foundation that I would wear. But anyway, what I was saying is that I think this is the fastest I've ever used up a foundation. I bought this and it was like, I think I used it up in like 2, maybe 3 months, because I was using it every day. It was like light coverage with like a really nice fresh finish. It didn't wear the longest. It didn't like, it wasn't too special, but it was almost just like the perfect natural everyday foundation for me. Like, it had the right amount of coverage and the right natural finish, and it wore the right amount of time for me to just, anytime I was like going to Asda or going to the shops or I'm going to a hospital appointment, I just need to do quick like 15-minute makeup. This is just always what I would reach for. Like, I didn't want anything full coverage, but I didn't want anything too light. Like, it was just easy. And honestly, I've been thinking a lot about repurchasing it. It's just because I don't have a lot of foundations, but I have enough in my collection right now where I'm like, I don't really want to be buying many more, because I know how long it takes to actually use up makeup, especially because like if you only have like one foundation, then you're going to go through it a lot quicker than someone that has like 7 foundations. So you can see there's 2 of these. This is my favorite mascara. This is from Primark. This is the Aqua Lash waterproof mascara. I always repurchase this, apart from the last like 4 times I've been to Primark. I can't find it anywhere, and like I'm genuinely getting to the point where I'm like afraid, because I used this up. Like, I've been trying to hang on to it for as long as possible. Like, I've been scraping at the sides of this mascara for probably 3 weeks, which is kind of like, it's kind of like sad to admit that. But I finally ran out of it like a few days ago, and it's just been causing me to be in a really bad mood, because every time I do my makeup, I get to my mascara and I try on mascaras and they just like look shit. Like, I've literally tried, I think, like 7 or 8 different mascaras, knowing that I was going to be running out of this one, and they just aren't good. Like, they don't do the same things to my lashes. They don't make them look as good. They don't build up as nice. Like, this just makes my lashes look so like wispy and like full and long and just perfect, just what I want them to look like. But then that does take me on to these two. This one from Essence, I actually did enjoy it. I ran out of this one a little while ago. I think I took a little hiatus from using the Primark one, and I tried this one out for a few weeks because I think this one was flaking off quite a bit. So I was like, okay, let me try out another one. And I tried out this one. I'm talking so fast that I don't even think my body can keep up with itself. I tried this one and I actually did like it. Like, it has a really nice, just like standard wand, but these are the ones that I like. I've realized I don't like the big fat volume ones or the hourglass ones. I just like the standard brushes that give my lashes like length but wisp. Like, that's what I love, is like the wispy lash. Like, nothing that looks clumpy or overdone, just like it looks natural and like awake. That's what I like. It's taken me like 25 years to realize that. And then I have this one. This is not an empty. This is actually like pretty full in here, but I just wanted to get rid of it, so I thought I'd put it in here. So this is a Sun-Kissed Mega Bold Lash, and going back to what I was speaking about, it has a huge brush. This mascara just, it does nothing for my lashes, like absolutely nothing. The formula is so wet. I've had this open for probably about a month now. I've tried it numerous times at different stages of it aging, and it just never does anything. The formula is still too wet, just drops my lashes. It doesn't do anything apart from make a huge mess on my eyelid. I see a couple of concealers, I believe. How long have you been in here? Oh my god, I just found my Relove by Revolution Super Serum. I feel like I haven't had this in months. I feel like I've been filling this box up for probably 4, maybe even 5 months. Like, I honestly don't know. And then like when it gets like a certain point, I'm just reusing essentially the same things over and over again, like with the toner, the gel cleansers and stuff. So then once I've got like 1 or 2 in there, I'll just throw them in the bin. So then I'm only adding like really small things into here because I don't go through my makeup as quickly. So this must have been in here for a really long time. Anyway, this is the Super Serum Foundation by Relove by Revolution. For a time there, I really raved about that foundation. Like, I really liked it. The more I used it, the more it did that thing that I was literally telling you guys about earlier, where it made my skin feel oily as the day progressed. Like, it has hyaluronic acid in it and it's a very dewy foundation, but it had incredible coverage. But as I wore it throughout the day, even in winter, because I'm fairly certain I reviewed Relove by Revolution in like November. So yeah, even if through winter, my skin would just feel really oily again, especially in my little chin crease. It wasn't like a nice feeling at all. I feel like it would smudge quite a lot as well, especially when I was wearing masks. And then I have another foundation in here. This is again from Revolution. This is the Conceal and Glow. I hated this foundation. Again, I don't know how long this has been sat in here. I kept like persevering with it, using it strictly as a mix-in foundation, but I hated it. The smell, the feel, the finish, it was sticky. Like, it didn't have very good coverage. It didn't look glowy. It made my skin look like dry and flaky, and just, it did all of the things that I don't want a foundation to do. That's what it did. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't repurchase it. I got 2 concealers. Is that all I've got in here? I'm not sure. But again, one from Revolution. This is a Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. I'm going to tell you a similar story. I didn't love it. There is like no base product from Makeup Revolution that I've ever really like loved. Honestly, I don't think I've enjoyed like the majority of them, and this is no different. Then I also have the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer from Flower Beauty. I love this concealer. This is such a great concealer. The only like complaint I think I would make about it is the shades. Like, this is the lightest shade that they have. It's kind of a joke. When I first went into Superdrug and saw that they only had this shade, I was like, okay, there must be lighter ones online. Like, that's not the lightest. They must just not have the whole shade range. And then I looked online and they did have the whole shade range. And I think they only had like maybe like between 9 and 12 shades, and it was honestly like kind of abysmal. So yeah, this is the lightest one. This formula is so nice. Like, it has really great coverage. It has a really like natural finish. Like, it's not too dewy, despite what the name might suggest. Like, I really love this concealer, like all the way down to like the packaging and everything. Like, it looks luxe. It doesn't feel luxe, it feels very cheap and plastic, but it looks really nice. And I wish they just made a lighter shade, because like this worked okay for my under eyes, because honestly, like the orangey peachy tone of it kind of like corrected the blue tones, but like it's not brightening at all. And I feel like it didn't, like, you could definitely notice it was a bit dark for me, because like if I literally show you the difference in colors, like imagine I'm wearing this foundation with this concealer on my under eyes, like you'd notice. So yeah, love the formula, hate the shade range. I have a couple of serums I'm noticing. So I have 2 repeats. This is the Creighton's Salicylic Acid Serum. Now I'm not actually 100% sure if these guys are cruelty free. I must have looked it up, but I feel like that would have been like over a year ago when I first started using this serum. But anywho, I haven't actually repurchased this serum since I last used it up. So obviously you can see I was going through a phase where I was like, I need to buy it. But I feel like my skin started getting a bit dried out, and like a bit more like sensitive. Like I mentioned earlier, sometimes when I initially use something, even if I'm using it for like a week, my skin can react fine to it. But then if I use it for prolonged periods, so say every day for like a month or like 2 months, then my skin can start getting really sensitive. And I think that is what happened with this. When I first started using it, it was fine. Gradually over time, like it would become like very painful, like it, especially if I put it on like say I had a spot or something and I'd like popped it and then I put this on it, the pain, I cannot even explain it to you. It would like sting so bad, like putting like alcohol or toothpaste on it would. So yeah, I don't even know if it cleared my face up. I can't tell you if it was that or if it was whatever else I was doing. But if you have sensitive skin or like acne or active breakouts, I would say stay away from it, because honestly it will sting the shit out of your face. Anyway, speaking of the niacinamide serum, this is the one that I've been using. I don't know if I've got another one in here, if it's just this one, but this is from Primark. This is the Niacinamide Booster Serum. So it has 10% niacinamide, it's complexion calming, it has 1% zinc. I don't even know what this stuff does. It has hyaluronic acid, obviously, for hydration, and it has provitamin B5. This stuff, I think, is probably the main culprit as to why my rosacea has been calming down and I've been having a bit more of an even skin tone. It has hyaluronic acid in it as well, so my skin doesn't get dried up from it. I think it's a really nice serum, and I think it's really affordable. It's like £4.50, it comes in a glass jar, you get a dropper. It's quite a big serum as well. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that one. They have others. I haven't tried them personally, but they have like hyaluronic acid, retinol, I think some others, but I haven't personally tried them. But Primark tends to have pretty good stuff, and they are cruelty free. So I have 2 more serums that I see in here. I have this one from Skin Techniques, which I'm like fairly certain you can only get at B&M, but I'm not 100% certain, so don't quote me on it. But this is the Skin Techniques Vitamin C Eye Serum. It's a brightening vitamin C. It's supposed to hydrate and revitalize. I didn't love this, not for any particular reason. I feel like it was very scented, like orange. But I just didn't really feel like it did anything particularly to my eye area. I used it for the entirety of this bottle, which was probably maybe a month and a half, 2 months, and I didn't really notice anything. It wasn't particularly hydrating, it didn't really brighten, it didn't really do anything. So yeah, I don't know. I also have this from Essence. I think this is more of a like primer rather than a serum. Rather than a skincare serum, sorry. This is the Essence Fresh and Fit Vitamin Balm Face Serum. It has B5 and niacinamide in here. So this goes hand in hand with the foundation. I got this after the foundation, and I did use them together a couple of times, like in combination. But I think it made things just like a little bit too dewy. I really liked this for the period of time that I had it. It was pretty hydrating. It did make things pretty dewy. I have a couple more things from Skin Techniques. So you can see that when I first found the brand, I pretty much bought everything in the vitamin C line because everything was really affordable. So I tried the spray toner, the facial scrub, and also the moisturizer. So I pretty much tried the entire line, and I have to say I was not impressed with any of it. The toner, again, smelled very strongly of like oranges or citrus. I didn't like the spray function of it, because it's not like I could spray it all over my face. I still had to spray it into a cotton round, and I felt like I was just losing a lot of the product, like spraying it as opposed to like tipping it. And I definitely just prefer the vitamin C one from Asda. So if you're looking for a vitamin C toner, definitely the one from Asda. The facial scrub, again, I don't really think it did much. It's like got quite big scrubbies in there, but I didn't really feel like it was exfoliating my skin very well. It was a little bit abrasive. Didn't really feel like it was doing anything. And then the moisturizer, again, very strongly fragranced of vitamin C, but also I don't really feel like it was very hydrating. If anything, I think it might have irritated my skin a little bit, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, I did not love this vitamin C line from Skin Techniques. However, they have more lines now. Like I'm currently using, they have like a Dead Sea line, which I'm using a eye cream from, a day cream and a night cream from, and I'm really enjoying them so far. So they have other lines. I always get their foot masks. They have some face masks now, like clay face masks. They have some makeup removal wipes. Like they're really expanding their range. I just didn't really like the vitamin C stuff, but pretty much everything else I've tried from them I've enjoyed. So I have a setting spray. This is the Misguided Super Fixing Mist. This stuff was like pretty much awful. Like I think one of the worst setting sprays I've ever used. I was very intrigued by it because obviously it has like the aerosol look. So I was like, oh my god, it's like the Morphe one that everyone speaks about, but I can never afford, let me get this one. Is there anything left in here? Yeah, see? This like gets you soaked, and it's not like an aerosol. It is a continuous mist, but it's a very, very like, it's a very strong mist. And also even just spraying it now, it is so fragranced, and it's not a nice fragrance. Like it almost takes me back to like, I don't know, like the 90s or before I was born. Like I can't describe the fragrance because I'm like so bad at describing like smells and stuff. But it smells so horrible, so fragrance. Like when I would spray this on my face, it would literally make me like cough and gag. And I'm not really that sensitive to stuff like that. But this was like yikes. It was not pleasant. And I don't think it really did anything for my makeup at all. Oh my god, the smell is not going away. So yeah, definitely pass on that. I have another setting spray, which again, this one isn't completely finished. This is the Liquera makeup setting spray. This is essentially to me just alcohol. Like whenever I would spray this on my face, it would like sting. It would stink of alcohol. It was just not pleasant. I feel like the spray was also a bit aggressive, but I can't remember. And if I'm being 100% honest with you, when I started peeling off the wallpaper, so firstly I just tried attacking the wallpaper with like a wallpaper scraper and seeing what happened, and then I looked it up and it was like, you need to get the wallpaper wet. So I was like, oh, I don't have a spray bottle, but I do have this new setting spray that I don't like. So I actually started using this to spray the wallpaper on the walls and getting the wallpaper removed. Obviously I've stopped now and I'm gonna get an actual proper like wallpaper steamer, but still the setting spray is not good. Like I wouldn't even probably use this to like wet a shimmer or anything, just because it's got such a high concentration of alcohol in there. I wouldn't want it anywhere near my eyes. So I have what looks to be a couple skincare items. I'm honestly not 100% sure. I have the No. 6 Anti-Aging Hyaluronic Facial Serum. This is from Poundland. I don't remember when I tried this. I know it's been a while though. From what I do remember about this is that it stung my eyes and it made my skin irritated. So again, if you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't suggest this one. It also had like a weird smell to it. I really like the packaging though. Like for a serum, very nice packaging, but no to the formula. This is the Tesco Kind and Pure Cleansing Facial Wash. I didn't like this one. Definitely prefer my Asda one. I think I just got this when I was in a pinch. I don't remember. Then I also have the Alex Steinhern Maximum Moisture. I think this is from Primark. I think it's from Primark. Anyway, this is the Moisture Lock-In Everyday Moisturizer. I don't think this is available anymore. I think it was okay. Nothing special. Nothing to write home about, but not too bad. I think it was just like fine. I have a body butter. This is the Spa Luxe Teak Rose Body Butter. This Cam got me in a gift basket for Christmas. So this is definitely old. This was like actually really nice. It smelled like very floral, but it like went in like it the skin soaked it up very quickly. It was very nice. Then I have my Intimate body wash. This is not the only one of these I've used up. It's just the only one in the box. I go through these all the time. I always have one in my bathroom. I have, what the hell? I have more of these mascaras in here at the bottom. I have 2 more. Can you tell it's my favorite mascara? Okay. I have another mascara in here. I see this is the Essence Lash Princess. This is the this is the false lash effect mascara, the waterproof version. I feel like I didn't really like this one. I feel like everyone raves on these mascaras, like the princess ones, but this one, oh my god, it's so like dried up. Can you see how old this is? Yeah, didn't really like it, not very impressive, and I felt like it did smudge. I think I remember it like proper like transferring. That's it. I have a whole bunch of lip things. I've got just standard Vaseline, which I always have one in my collection. It's just handy to use if I ever run out of other lip balms, and also sometimes it just feels nice to put like Vaseline on your lips. I've got a Carmex, which is probably my favorite lip balm, especially if my lips are very, very dry or chapped. Carmex is probably my favorite. Then I have this Elixir Lip Oil from Primark. I think I got this for Christmas. I think it was nice. It has a doe foot, which I mean is actually not my favorite method of application, because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you can't get everything out of here. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like dipping their fingers into stuff like Vaseline, which I 100% understand, but I feel like it's how I get the least waste of product. I have this liquid lip scrub from Primark. I think this did absolutely nothing, if I'm remembering correctly. I have this Glow Girl lip oil, again from Primark. I think this one smelled like grapefruit or something, if I'm remembering. Oh, now it just smells expired. Okay. And then I have this Barry Lip Rehab Nourishing Lip Mask. I don't think this was that great. I feel like I've had people rave about them, but I didn't particularly like it. We're dwindling down now. I have 2 eyebrow pencils that are the exact same. So you can tell, again, my favorite. I have another one of these on the go right now. This is the Primark Line and Define. Why can't I say words? This is the Primark Line and Define Brow Duo in the shade Dark Brown, which is what I use all the time. It has like a little pencil. I can't even get it up to show you. It has a little pencil on one end, and then it has a felt tip. Okay, a felt tip on the other end. I don't even know where that lid went. Okay, it has a felt tip on the other end, which I never use. I only ever use the pencil side. It's a great color for me. Yeah, but again, I can't find it in my Primark like the last like 3-4 times I've been, and I don't know where all of my favorite stuff is going, but they need to like chill out, because like I can't find replacements for them. Like, they're my favorites. I also have a used up NYX brow glue, which is probably my trusted brow gel of choice. I'm wearing it today. It just keeps my brows where I put them. I just don't have to think about it. I like the little spoolie. You just like boop, 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 boop. It doesn't really mess with your foundation, because I always do it after I already have all of my makeup done. It's like my last step is my brows. Yeah, and they always just come out looking great. Like, it's a really easy product. It doesn't go like crispy or anything, but it just keeps them up just really well. Then I have an eyebrow overnight brow mask from Essence. I really like this. I felt like when I first used this, I actually noticed a big difference in my brows. I felt like they were growing faster. I felt like they were more full. Like, I really did notice a difference. However, I've purchased another one and I've been using it for about 2-3 weeks, and sometimes, and I don't know why, because I never change up my skincare routine, I always use the same products, but sometimes when I put it on my eyebrows too close to putting on my serum and my moisturizer, it can like sting. Like, my eyebrows can feel really warm. I have no idea why. Then I have this. How old is this? This is again from Poundland. This is the number 16 Tea Tree and Witch Hazel Blemish Stick. I felt like this was fine. Didn't really do anything. I'm not even sure that I even really believe in like tea tree and witch hazel. I've heard people like discredit it in the past, and personally for me, I feel like when I get blemishes and I try this sort of thing on it, the blemishes don't go away any faster than if I hadn't have used them. I don't know if that's just me personally, if I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. But yeah, I also have these, again, I don't know how old these are. This is the Primark PS Hemp Seed Oil eye patches. I feel like these are genuinely from last year, like genuinely. These weren't my favorite eye patches. Honestly, eye patches don't really do much for me, but Primark have my favorite. They're the people that I will go to if I need an eye mask, because their ones like actually stay where you put them. They don't like you know, with a lot of them you'll put them on and then like 10 minutes later they'll be like down here. They actually stay where you put them. And then I have a powder. This is the Technic Vitamin C Translucent Finishing Powder. I really enjoyed this powder. I have favorites right now, like the Sun-Kissed Fast Fix one is like my ultimate favorite. There's one from Primark, the Blurring powder, which is also really good. I don't know if this is my favorite powder of all time. I really actually liked the way that you get the powder. It's like this little net. But yeah, it was a fine powder. Then I have another sort of like primer serum thing. This is from W7. This is the Princess Potion. It's a complexion booster and primer. I really enjoyed this. It smelled amazing. It made my skin feel and look amazing. So I would recommend that, and I would actually repurchase that at some point. Again, I have a lot of primers right now. So if I use a couple up, I think I will repurchase it. It is just sort of like a complexion booster. Like, it doesn't necessarily do anything specific. Like, it doesn't minimize pores or add glow. It just kind of like adds an overall boost and makes your skin look and feel nice. But I don't know like specifically what it does. Okay, I have like a nail thing. This is the W7 Nail Reviver Health Strengthener. I don't know why I put this in here, but I feel like this actually did something, and I definitely want to repurchase this. I have an e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which kind of just speaks for itself. It's like a good pore minimizing primer. I equally like the blemish fighting putty primer that they have. I have one from Essence that I also like, which is a bit more matte. I've got one from Collection that I need to try. They all sort of do the same thing, but yeah, it's nice. I have the Tresemme Hair Oil. So this is their Keratin Smooth 5 Benefits 1 System Hair Oil. I use this when I get out of the bath. I always use this first, then my heat protectant. I put it on my ends when I go to bed. Yeah, I just use it to like smooth out my hair. I wish it was a bit more hydrating. It says that it has 5 things in here. So it controls a frizz for 72 hours. Silky shine, it detangles, a soft feel, and it tames flyaways. So it doesn't say anywhere about hydrating, and I would agree, because it doesn't really hydrate my hair, but it does make it really soft, really shiny. It definitely does help with detangling, like getting knots out of it. Like, I notice a big difference with that. I think it controls frizz a little. I mean, my hair's pretty frizzy, and I'd say it's still frizzy. Like, Cameron literally always comments on how frizzy it is. But yeah, maybe it controls frizz a little, but nothing too drastic. And also I have a lot of baby hairs and a lot of flyaway hairs, and it definitely doesn't really control those. So yeah, but maybe like I need to put it on at the end of a hairstyle for it to do that, whereas I don't really do that because I feel like it makes my hair look a bit too oily. But if I put it on my hair when my hair is still wet or like overnight, then my hair doesn't look oily. It just looks really nice and smooth and soft. So yeah, I always put it through like the ends of my hair first, and then I have like a little bit on my hands and I massage it into my scalp to try and optimize hair growth. But I always like lather it on the ends of my hair, not like up here, always the ends. I have a concealer from Poundland. This is the Hide and Chic multi-use concealer. I actually think I liked this, you know, from what I'm remembering. I feel like it had all right coverage. I felt like it wore okay. I think I actually really want to repurchase this, but they've actually closed down the Poundland near me, which I'm like devastated about. It's like my favorite place to go, and they've shut it down, so there's not one near me anymore. I have to go into like Liverpool Centre, which is like an hour on the bus. So yeah, it's really devastating, but I do think I really like that. Why did I just gasp then? I do think I really like that concealer, and I will repurchase it again probably the next time I go to Liverpool. I have a face razor. I don't remember where this is from. I feel like it's from Wilko. But yeah, I tried this out. It's safe to say it didn't really go well. I just ended up with like a whole bunch of cuts on my face. It was not pleasant. I used it with a shaving oil to try and help with like irritation. I tried it once without a shaving oil and I didn't really get any of the hairs off. And it just kind of really irritated my skin and sort of gave me like a rash. So then I tried it with a shave oil to try and help with like irritation and stuff, and I just literally got like about 40 cuts all over my face. Some of them were very painful. That's not what this is, if you can see it. This is actually from Lily. But yeah, I also have this. So I had the box, but it like dropped on the floor and then the dogs destroyed it. But essentially this is from the Molar Clean Teeth Whitening Kit. I mentioned it, I think, in my most recent haul, or I don't remember. But there's this kit from Molar Clean. It's called the Teeth Whitening Kit. It comes with like a little gummy sort of thing you put in. It comes with like a blue light, and it comes with these which have the formula in. And I've used 2 boxes, and I have to say I didn't really notice too much of a difference. However, I did pick up the Molar Clean Teeth Whitening Strips. Both of these I found at B&M, and I've used them twice, and I feel like my teeth are looking pretty white since using them. Like, I'm actually noticing that they look whiter after just 2 uses. So if you're gonna be wanting teeth whitening strips or a teeth whitening kit, I would suggest the teeth whitening strips from Molar Clean, which you can get at B&M, because I've tried ones from Superdrug, I've tried ones from B&M, I've tried ones I think from like Asda or Tesco. I've tried a whole bunch of teeth whitening strips and teeth whitening kits, and nothing has done anything like noticeable until these teeth whitening strips. So yeah, that's what I would suggest. And with that, my box is empty, although it's actually not, because I've just put some of the stuff back in there so I can dispose of it so it's not all over my table. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm going to clean this mess up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.